Sagittarius. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle, in case you guys don't know me. I am an intuitive empath, and I use that gift to heal. Am I a psychic? I think I have some skills. You choose, you decide. But ultimately, everything about these readings is about giving you power to improve your life. This is for Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising signs. It's all very powerful aspects of yourself, so apply it to where it is most important to you. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm doing a new thing, guys, just so you know. Every week now, I'm going to tally up how many views each one of the zodiac signs has gotten, and whoever gets the most views for that week is going to get a second reading for the week. It's going to be sometime on Friday, but I will confirm the time only with the winner. So only the zodiac sign winner will really know, because it won't be announced on the channel. I'll just announce it on the new video so you guys know when to meet up with me. It's going to be a live reading. So pretty intense, pretty awesome. And it's going to be super fun. So I hope you guys get it. You've come real close. Scorpio kind of like is way ahead of most people now, but who knows, you know, always time to improve. That's just some new stuff that I'm trying out. I also have a second channel, Astrology Motivation, so if you want to meet me over there, come check me out there. And Instagram, I'm real active too. You can find me through the link on my banner of this channel, or Astrology Motivation. Just click the icon for Instagram. Just know something, guys. I do not solicit readings. I'm never going to DM you or reach out to you. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of frauds. Please don't be sucked into it. Just don't be. I know that sometimes, you know, especially if you admire somebody or you like what they do, it's flattering to think they're reaching out to you in person. But I can say from myself and all the other legitimate readers and astrologers I know, we don't reach out to anybody, because what that would become would be bias, right? You know, giving people favors over others. We want to all treat you equal. So none of us would do that. That's only somebody trying to really take advantage of you and your time and your feelings, really, you know, by saying, oh, you're special to me. It's very narcissistic behavior, and that's just not what good people do to each other. So FYI. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful time for all of us, actually. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mercury has also gone into... Yeah, on Sunday, the day of the new moon, Mercury went into Aquarius, which is a really lovely spot for it. This is when we get great ideas, big ideas, or a lot of almost like I was gonna say, yeah, like utopian-esque ideas, the big political understanding viewpoints, differences, changes, open our minds, broadening our minds, respecting other people's opinions. All of those things start to happen when Mercury slides into Aquarius, and simultaneously, not simultaneously, but it was close on the tail of Jupiter sliding into Pisces, which is also broadening and expanding, not so much with our intellect, but with what will allow ourselves to dream and to connect to outside of ourselves. So holy shit, if this is not the time, Sagittarius, to put forth a new idea, because people are going to be very, very interested and very, very open-minded to learning things or doing things or trying things, or at least listening to things that before they wouldn't. So bam. And I speak to you specifically because you are Jupiter influenced, and you got a lot of luck already. So get to it, man. If you got an idea, if you want something, and I know you do, I can feel it in your bones, this is the time to put the proposal on the table. It's the time to speak up. It's the time to reach out. It's the time to whatever, put in your application. I don't think it's just application, though. I really want to hear your voice, and I think it'll be highly effective if people really hear your voice, right? And feel your person and feel your passion, because that's what's really going to sell them on something. So just a little bit of tidbit. in my channeled message. Let's see what's going to come out in the cards, Sagittarius. Oh, just so that you guys know. I don't know who's been only watching to minute 7, but don't do that, because that really messes up the channel. One of the easiest and free ways to help this channel grow, you don't have to pay anything. Just watch the whole video. Watching the whole video prioritizes the video in the YouTube algorithm. And that means the video is shared more and suggested more. And when it's suggested more, the video grows more, the channel grows more, and there's success. And you didn't do anything but let the video play. So there you go. One way, completely free, that you can contribute to the channel. Easy. And I hope you enjoy the reading enough to stick around to the end. And then we have, so let's go. just so you know, I just want to let you guys know, FYI, learn from the past. Oh, see, with you guys, I think this is a direct association. Ooh, it almost seems like it's glimmering. It's a direct association, Sagittarius, with, oh shit, no, I've been through this before. It's almost like having the same temptation or the same test being put in your face and you recognizing it. And boy, oh boy, that's what I'm talking about, that brain expanding, is that something is right in front of you. It was always right in front of you. It was always there for you, but you didn't notice it because you didn't have the experience or the wherewithal or the you didn't have the resourcefulness or the energies to be able to see it and perceive it. But now there's a lot of third eye opening going on because of Mercury's position, because of Jupiter's position. It's all these things that were right in front of us, but we just couldn't see. And so ultimately, Sagittarius, you're going to get it. You're going to see, oh shit. It's like ghosts of Christmas past coming back and making you realize, oh, I remember the time. And I remember how that worked out, and it didn't work out well. So that's what I'm trying to say, is you will come into direct contact in this energy with something you have already experienced. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. No, like deja vu. That's not what I mean. I mean, you're gonna be recognizing some incident in the past that you should have learned from, because that's what it really is. Learn from the past. What we learn from the past is what we are today. It's the thing we take from the past with us into the future, is the lessons that we have learned from the past. And so something you should have learned is about to come approach you again. Venus is still in retrograde. And how does that impact you? It kind of tries to remind you, well, how do I value things? And what do I value? What do I truly value? And where do I put my actions? Because you're a fire sign. So where have I put my energy? Because where I put my energy is what I truly value. And so you're going to be doing this retrospective of, where am I putting my energy? It's like all of a sudden the light is going to go on. Shit. I put my energy there, and that doesn't really matter to me. But maybe somebody is going to think that it matters to me because I put my attention there, just because I needed a place to spend my energy for a second. Yes, yeah, I'm calling you out, Sagittarius, because y'all do that. You really, really do. You basically decide you are so over enthusiastic, or you pay a lot of attention to something when it doesn't really matter that much to you. It doesn't really have as much meaning to you as the energy you're putting toward it. And that's why people can misconstrue you, especially when it comes to love and romance. I have heard it once, and I've heard it actually thousands of times. Sagittariuses can flirt their way into a relationship they never wanted. Because, and I'm not saying you're in a relationship you don't want. I think that relationship-wise, most of y'all are in a great place. But that's what I'm trying to say, is you can flirt yourself into situations you never wanted just because you're putting attention where really it doesn't matter to you, right? It doesn't matter to you. It matters for you right now, but that's the lesson you're learning from the past. You're remembering, oh shit, I gave people the wrong impression, or I got the wrong job. I got the job that I didn't want because I was too engaging, right? And too enthusiastic about something that I didn't really, really want. And because there's so much energy and so much power toward thought and toward your communicating ideas, you want to be sure right now that the where you're putting your energy and that the ideas that you're conveying, what you're communicating, not just what you're communicating, but who you're speaking to and how much time you're giving to it is all centered around what really matters to you now. What really matters to you? Where do you really want to see the progress in your life? Where do you want to break through the barriers? Because that is going to happen now, but you don't want it to be scattered. You want it to happen where you want it to happen. So learn from the past. Oh shit, I don't want to see myself in that same situation because I'm going to get stuck and I'm going to get screwed. And the blessing of this energy is you're going to see it in action. It's going to come to you almost like a flashback in an old sitcom. It's like, oh no, okay. And it's going to help draw you back, right? It's going to help draw you back into, okay, let me change the energy levels here based on the outcome that I want from this situation, because I could be dangerously close to getting something I don't really want in my life right now, because I'm magnetic at this point. Magnetic, that's what you are. So just watch where you're aiming yourself, because you're going to attract anything you aim at, and you're not going to want anything you aim at. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want specific things. So only aim your focus and attention at specific things. This and that are true. Seeing things from a different perspective. Also, stay on the surface. Stay shallow. I'm just going to say it like stay light. Don't get too personal with anybody right now. Remember, this is a weekly reading, so the energies can change by next week. But in other words, you're so magnetic right now that anybody you pay attention to is going to feel so fucking special. They're going to feel like you're either into them or you want to invest in them or whatever. So know that right now, honey boo boo. Know it right now. When you walk into the air, it's going to be like that little cat on the Pepe Le Pew cartoons. You're just going to be attracting everyone to you. So know that. And I'm not trying to say stay indoors or hide. I'm just saying watch where you aim your charisma right now. And it's not necessarily, no, it is a warning. No, it's a warning, but it's a warning of a blessing, right? You don't want to misuse this blessing. It's almost like not realizing you rubbed the genie's lamp and saying, oh, I wish this, I wish that, just off the top of your head. No, y'all done rubbed the genie's lamp. The genie is listening to you. You need to fucking respect the fact that you rubbed the lamp and the genie is listening to you. You need to respect this energy. So don't use the I wish this, I wish that, because 10 to 1, those wishes are going to come true. And you don't want to waste it on stuff that you don't really want. So that's how powerful you are right now. You could sneeze and get what you want. So be sure that you're directing it in the right way, because that's the big red flag right now. Trust the great mystery. What is this? Okay, for you, this is you need to connect to spirit, because it's going to really help you. In other words, say a little prayer when you get onto the bus in the morning. Say a little prayer behind the wheel or as you're commuting. Be like, give me patience, give me calm, help me to focus. Also a sense of really get into your emotions. Maybe you don't take a lot of time on them, right? Maybe you haven't taken enough time on them. Ultimately, this is a sense of go deeper than you usually will, because that energy is actually going to keep you safer, right? If you go deeper, I just said stay on the surface. Okay, give me a second, because there's a sense of, okay, but I know we'll go with the surface when. Beautiful. Do you see this? This and that are true. Okay, so once again, somebody could be feeling things a lot deeper than you. And so if you go deeper, you'll understand that it's almost like go deeper before they do. So you understand that there's deeper connections here than you would initially have realized. That's what the message is. But aren't you glad you watched beyond minute 10? Hello. That's what the message is. is that you're up here taking things not so seriously, but somebody else is taking things extremely seriously. Yeah. And this has happened to you before. It could be with the same person, right? Especially with Venus in retrograde. But I don't think so. I think for most of you, it's not that it's the same person or the same situation, but the circumstance has happened before, right? And yeah, you're going to see that start to happen now. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm telling you, go deeper first, think deeper, think longer, take a few breaths before you say anything, because you're going to have so much confidence, you're going to want to just jump right in. And I'm not saying you shouldn't jump in, especially if you have confidence in something, but there is a difference between confidence and sort of infatuation or interest. And you're going to want to give yourself the time to know the difference. It's like don't overindulge in something right away, because this energy is so impactful, it's going to last a long time. Remember, the new moon was in Capricorn. We are in Capricorn season. The sun is in Capricorn. So this is all about the energy of things lasting a long time. And they are definitely going to take root for you. So ultimately, only root where you really want to grow. Only root where you really want to grow. What else do I need? I'm going to get more of these. Ooh, Sagittarius. Oh, I'm so glad you showed up to this reading, because these are the kind of readings that you just can't pass over. Sagittarius. Ooh, what is this? The singular card. Truth transcends illusion. So, in other words, in the future, the truth about the situation will come out. Or there is, okay, ooh, the fucking plot thickens. What is this? Aquarius season. We could be looking out to Aquarius season for what? What are we looking out to Aquarius season for? Because this is Aquarius energy. What are we looking out to Aquarius season for? Conflict and defeat. Oh, see? Oh, crap. Listen, okay, this is giving me shivers. I don't usually do predictive readings. I do energy readings, energy analysis. But this is all saying, Sagittarius, that this is why you're here with me right now, to hear this warning and deal with the situation or stay away from the situation. Because when the truth comes out, even if it's somebody else's failure to see the truth, or they've misinterpreted your energy, right? The bottom line is it's going to lead to something you wanting, you losing, or it's going to lead to a conflict that will bring you down. Not necessarily completely defeat you, but definitely will add issues in your life. So what's happening right now is watch this situation, dude. You must watch this situation, because ultimately you're about to get in over your head, and then all of a sudden it's going to come out and it's going to create this pullback or loss, and you don't want to experience it. And this is where your fortune comes in now. This is where your fortune comes in, is that you see very clearly that this could easily lead to your defeat if, when the truth comes out, you are not as engaged or involved with somebody as they want you to be. Like I said, this is not a romance reading, so it doesn't have to be just romance. This is in work. This is in job. Don't overpromise yourself with work, because what's going to happen? It's going to collapse you. That's what's happening. This is your warning. You're over-promising yourself to somebody. You're putting energy in a place where you don't want to. I know this is going to sound really shitty, but I'm going to tell you. I once heard from somebody that said, I never do 100% when I go into work. And I don't really like that mentality, but ultimately it's a sense of I only do maybe 80. They think my 80 is my 100%. They think because I don't want to give all my energy here. And that's not what I'm trying to, I don't want you to take that for the rest of your life, but in this energy right now, you need to take that to heart. Do not pull back. Do not put all your energy in what you don't want. So if you really fucking want something, you're going to go 150,000% in what you really want. But this is the warning that you are right now, as we speak, putting your energy into something that you don't really want, and it's going to bring you the fuck down. Because, and that could be just by, oh, Sagittarius wants more work. Well, then it's going to lay it on you. Right? And then what's going to happen is they're going to realize that you weren't really ever that interested in all that work. And then they might fire you. You couldn't really do all that you were promising. And then they might get rid of you. So pull the fuck back right now. Unless it is that one thing that you are so passionate about, you want it to manifest almost immediately, do that. Do that. But you should know that right now you see it. You see how the third eye is highlighted here? Because you already know. You've already seen it before. This has already happened to you in one capacity or another. You've seen it. Uh-oh, they're thinking I'm more into it than I really am. Uh-oh. And then where is that going to lead me? And by Aquarius, and Aquarius season is in a month from now, right? By Aquarius season, they're going to realize something, and I'm talking up. They're going to believe me. They're going to believe my words, but I'm talking up too much that I don't know. If you really love something, you'll be willing to ask. You'll be willing to show your vulnerability toward it, right? If you really love something, then you trust it. And you open yourself up to learning from it and connecting with it and communing with it. Instead of just sort of like, it's when we have insecurities about something that we actually start to pretend we know more than we do, or pretend we're more interested in than we are. And that's going to suck you the fuck down. Let's go to tarot. The link is below. I can't wait to see you there. Bye, guys.